Greetings all, Vanna here for Scorpio's weekly message. Scorpio, the first 4 cards came out. Carry a very clear message for you, my love. Spirit wants you to remember your power and the power of your own mind. With the Queen of Swords here. She is one that is very confident when she makes a decision because of the amount of time that she takes to think before creating and making the decision, before putting the energy out there. Yes, this is what I want to happen. She carefully weighs her decisions. And this comes from a lifetime of being hurt, making decisions, and healing from those decisions. With the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. There has been a lot of resilience is what I am feeling here, Scorpio. The sheer magnitude of what you have survived. I don't want to use the words lived through because I feel like that takes away a lot of the gravity of your experiences. You have truly survived something. And that's because you made a continuous choice to move forward. Now, there may have been things that we chose that could be classified as mistakes. And I say that because there isn't really ever a mistake. The only mistake is really just not doing something when you are meant to. But even that, in some instances, you are better not acting than reacting. But you have learned a lot in your time through these mistakes and successes. And that has led into you in the realization of your own power with the High Priestess here. The High Priestess bows to no one, not even the Emperor. The Emperor comes to see her for valuable information. The Divine Feminine counterpart of the Magician, she embodies the receptive and learned energy that comes along with the experiences, while the Magician shows the action and the forward momentum when it comes for experiences and learning, developing, harnessing your power. The High Priestess is one that truly observes, receives, and acts when it is truly in her best interest. Going back to that Queen of Swords mentality of, I'm going to think before I act. You don't want to just rashly or blindly make a decision on something, especially right now with so much shifting in the collective. There is an opportunity for us to do a lot of work to level up, to make that next step into our next phase of life. But there has to be the balance with that work of pushing yourself forward and doing work yourself, as well as receiving and being led. I feel like the Divine Feminine energy is going to be a saving grace right now for you, Scorpio, with the healing and the care that your body and soul needs for this next phase of life, for these next challenges that you're about to go through. You have made the correct decisions to get to this point. While things have not always been in balance or as harmonious as what you are trying to go for, the sheer fact that you have continued to work for it to this level is going to be rewarded. Because you may have people that are reliant upon you. You may be a mother or a father or a parent figure, or preparing yourself for the generations that will be coming after you. Or maybe this is literally just you fighting for yourself, fighting for an opportunity to have a better life for yourself. You don't have to be doing this for the sake of anyone else. Doing this for the sake of yourself is just as important, if not weighing more, because that alone shows that you know you are worthy of this struggle. You are worthy of realizing that you have reached that rock bottom point, surrendering what is no longer yours so that you can climb out again. surrender to the alchemy of life. Exactly. This Three of Swords is occurring because there has to be a change. There has to be something that shifts. And I feel like you are very familiar with this kind of pain. This kind of like, here we go again with it all. But this time it is different. This time you are going to let yourself be seen rather than hiding behind the mask of the pain with the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. You are very multifaceted. There is something about you that it has never been seen in this realm before, and it's not that it hasn't been here, your kind of energy. It's that it's not something that was nurtured. It's not something that was taught or recognized as a blessing. For example, divination like this. This is an ability every single person has. But some people are more naturally inclined to it. Some people have an easier time connecting to it than others. It's like any other skill in life with sport or in school. You have to have repetition and learning from other people. And sometimes that means you have to stand up and say like, hey, I'm trying to do this and I don't really know how. The karmic relationships in reverse has come out for you, and I definitely feel like that could have been a reason for this imbalance and disharmony, or this is what you are working to accomplish. This is what you are working to heal in this lifetime, is healing from these karmic relationships, is the release from it. And I definitely could feel that with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Like I said, you haven't made a mistake with the people that you have seen in the past, with the people that you have been with or been around. It's the awareness that you carry now and knowing that that is something you deem as a mistake. That is something you do not want to repeat. That alone ensures that it was not a mistake. You learned what you needed to learn from it. And that might be part of your mission here, is to clean up those karmic relationships and not accepting something simply because it was there as an option, or you were afraid of being alone. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Let yourself be seen and let yourself be heard, because there is something beautiful and unique about you that must be shared, that must be brought to a larger collective of people, because there are people that have gone through and experienced what you have experienced without the level of support that you carry, or the recognition of the support that you have. And through you sharing your story and your experience, you can passively teach and show people that they do not have to be a victim of their circumstance, or accept a version of life that someone else told them they must because of their circumstances. You have the ability to shift and change people's lives radically simply by living your best life. And I hope you embrace that opportunity and bravery. Have a beautiful day, my love.